All right, so we're going to get into it. It is 7:01. So I hope you have your workbook in front of you and printed it out. There is 10 pages in this one, but we'll move our way through it with ease and grace, okay? So aligning your energy with using focus and direction to pinpoint your energy, to move it, to align yourself with what you want to be manifesting for 2025. As some of you may already know, I do work with Reiki, so we will be using Reiki symbols as we go through this. Symbols and Reiki work for one's highest will and good. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just channeling this through for you and for your goals that you're setting for yourself for the year ahead, for your highest will and good, of course. So let's take a look at these 10 pages. I'm just going to read the first one. Well, it's not the first page, it's this page 2 here. Okay, and this transformative 1-hour workshop, it might go for 90 minutes. We'll see how we roll. We'll explore the areas of health and lifestyle, relationships, work and money, personal growth, fun and hobbies, and spiritual growth to help you connect with what truly resonates with your energy for the year ahead. So even though we're doing this as a group of people here, this is specific to you. You're going to be doing your own work from home or wherever you might be at the moment, okay? So let's put some attention or energy towards specific areas of your life by using some focus ideas to inspire you to begin adding energy to your year ahead. Now, during this session, you will brainstorm ideas, dive into the possibilities for each area of your life. You'll experience an energy alignment process. I will guide you through all of this. You'll feel into what aligns most deeply with your energy to determine the best focus for manifestation. And I'll explain all of this as we go along as well. You'll receive distance Reiki. So I'll send Reiki through just to amplify everything that you're setting up for yourself and create action steps. So identify the first step to move forward with purpose and confidence. All right. Now, page 3, I should say. We're going through the health and lifestyle first. All right, brainstorming ideas for health and lifestyle. So, reading through your printout, let me explain. So, I've written some ideas down. You don't have to take these ideas. You can come up with your own. Of course, this is your journey, okay? I'm just giving you a few pointers here, a few bits and pieces that you might want to go with. So health and lifestyle, for example, establishing a regular exercise routine, improving sleep habits could be another one, trying new healthy recipes or meal prepping, okay, setting a goal for hydration, for example, 8 glasses of water daily. So these are just some ideas that you can bring into 2025. We're going to work with this energy soon. Creating a morning or evening routine. For example, my morning routine is I wake up with the birds if I can. I don't like setting alarms. I'll set an alarm if it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, I wake up with the birds. I'll lie in bed. I'll do Reiki, the first 4 head positions, a little bit longer if I can. I'll get out of bed. I'll go and make my green drink. No, I'll do that when I get back. I'll go to the loo and everything. Then I'll get Harley and we'll go for a walk around the block. When we get back, then I make my green drink. I'll drink that. And then I go outside and I face the chair towards the sun outside. We've got one of those, I call them galaxy chairs. You can lie back in them. So I'm closing down eyes. I've got my headphones on and I listen to a 20-minute audio, just soaking up the rays. And that's my morning routine. Then after that, I'll get into doing some work. But, set a morning routine. This might be something you want to do for this year, or an evening routine. These are just ideas. Reducing screen time and spending more time outdoors could be another thing. Intermittent fasting could be another thing. Juicing or smoothies a few days each week, or walk the dog. Okay, those are just some ideas. So brainstorming ideas for yourself for your health and lifestyle for the year ahead. Now, this doesn't have to be for the year ahead, okay? It can be for the week ahead, for the month ahead. So you can use this for anything. And what we're doing here is we are pinpointing energy, okay? So come up, brainstorm some ideas. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed down the page here. I want you to fill in the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just that first line with an idea that you might want to take into 2025 for your health and lifestyle. When you've written that in, just pop a comment. I'll see the counter going up. That's the only way I can tell because I'm not getting comments. Just pop a comment down below with some of your ideas. Oh, I wish I could see these comments, honestly. Facebook, come on. Where are you? So filling that out. And when you're done, even just putting done, I'm going to see if I can see it somehow. Yes, I can see it. Great. Tink. Hey, Tink. Jan. Yay. Natalie. Melanie. Jody. Nicole. Anne. Joanne. Oh, Gabrielle. Oh, Kerry. Oh, awesome. Yay. I apologize, Facebook. Jeez. Okay. All right. So once you've completed that, even if you pop 2 or 3 of your ideas in the comments, just so everyone else can get a few extra ideas. We're sharing here. This is a empowered energies collective. So let's share some ideas. So filling out number 1 to 5, health and lifestyle, something that you might want to take in for the time ahead, okay? Done. Great. Way less alcohol. Great. Ringing someone different once a week. Gym, strengthening 3 days a week. Nice. Okay. Any more ideas? Great. Awesome. Awesome. We've got 6 different sections to go through. Okay. All right. So sharing if you can. More time doing crafts. Walk more with the doggos, with the horses. Set travel plans. Stick to having boundaries. Self-care. Nice. All right. Awesome. Okay. And this is for health and lifestyle. Yeah. Great. All right. So we'll keep on moving on. Yeah. Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is the energy work. But first of all, we're not going to do this by ourselves. This process involves hooking up with your higher self. So we all have a higher energy or a version of us that has all the answers already. So we're going to tap into that in this workshop, okay? But first of all, I want to connect you like I did last time from above and below, just to get you present and here. So I'll get you to put your pens down, whatever's down, and just feel. So get comfortable wherever you're sitting. This is only going to take a couple of minutes. And I'll get you to close down your eyes and just become aware of your breathing. Cool air going in through the nostrils and warm air coming out. And taking that breath a little bit slower, a little bit longer, and a little bit deeper. Now I want you to take your energy up to the sky, whatever that might mean for you. Up at the clouds, there is a door. I want you to open that door, and out of the door flows pure love source energy. Doesn't matter what color it is, it's a stream of energy flowing in through your crown, over your third eye, down through your throat, your heart, your tummy, solar plexus, lower tummy, the sacral, down through the hips, the thighs, root chakra, the knees, lower legs, ankles, the feet, From the feet, it goes down through the floor, down through the earth, all the way down, down, down to the center of the earth where it wraps around the core at the center and it slingshots back up, all the way up through the earth, up through the floor, up through the soles of your feet, up through your ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs, hips, tummy, heart. At the heart, you are connected from above and below. So taking this energy from the heart and expanding it out 360 degrees around you, so you are in a cocoon of groundedness, being very much right here, right now. While you are here, just placing your hands over the center of your chest, closing down your eyes if you've opened them. And just in your mind, repeat these words after me. I call my higher self to help me with this feeling process. Okay. Now, if you need to peek at the number one thing you wrote on the list, have a peek at that now. Okay. For example, I'll say improving sleep habits might be my number one. Okay. So here we are, closing down your eyes again. We're going to feel into this. Actually, stop for a sec. Let me explain. Okay. We're going to feel, you can open your eyes. We're going to feel into each one of these things, one thing at a time, because we're going to move forward with this together. But when we're feeling into the first thing on our list, we're going with that very first feeling that comes back. Because if we don't go with the very first thing, we start getting in our head and we mess it all up. Okay, so the very first thing, all right? And this is coming from, well, our intuition, our inner teacher, or our higher guidance, but we've called our higher self through to us as well. So we've got that going on for us too. So just being very aware of that very first feeling. For example, if the first thing on my list was run a 30K marathon, I don't want to do that, okay? But I would hook up with my higher self and I would ask, how can I improve my health and lifestyle by running a 30K marathon? And the feeling that comes back straight away is like, what? You know, it's like, that's a no for me. All right. So you can see you've got yes, no, maybe. This is what we're getting at here. So if it feels like, yes, yes, this is what you should be doing. You should be running a 30K marathon. Not going to happen. Okay. But if I felt like that and got excited by it, just that very first feeling, I'd circle yes. Okay. For me, it's a no because I practiced this earlier just to make sure. Okay. So let's get into the quiet space again. Okay. And remember what number one on your list is. All right. Closing down your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. Now asking your higher self, how can I improve my health and lifestyle by number one on the list? And stop. Okay, that very first feeling. So what came back? Did it feel like a hell yeah, let's do this? Did it feel like a no way? Or did it feel like maybe? Just circle one of them. Yes, no, or maybe. All right, let's move on to the second one on our list. So doing the exact same thing, all right? So having a look at the words for the second one on your list, whatever you've chosen there, hands over chest, closing down your eyes, take a deep breath in, release, and asking, how can I improve my health and lifestyle by number two on the list? and stop. So we're going with that very first feeling. How did that one feel? How did the second one on your list feel? Like a yeah or a nuh-uh or a maybe. So circle one of them. And we'll move on. Oh, lots of yeses for the first one. Bit blocky and maybe. All right, nice. Well, how did the second one go for you? Let us know. Yes, no, or maybe for your second one. Okay, and then we'll move on to the third one on our list. All right, so third one, seeing what you've written down. Again, let's do this again. We're doing the work. Closing down your eyes, take a deep breath in, release. Asking, how can I improve my health and lifestyle by... And stop. What do you feel? Yes, no, maybe. Let us know. What did you get for that one? Okay, yeah, so if the maybes feel like they need more information, we can work on that as well. Okay, all right. So that's number 3. Yes, no, or maybe. What was your number 3? Let's see. And then we'll move on to number 4. So number 4, having a look at what you've written down. Closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my health and lifestyle by... And stop. How do you feel? Yes, no, or maybe for number 4. Let us know. And then the last one. So having a look at what you've written down for number 5. Oh, you guys reading your comments. So number 5, closing down your eyes, hands over chest, closing down your eyes, take a deep breath in, release. How can I improve my health and lifestyle by... And what did you get for that? Yes, no, or maybe for number 5. All right. And you can do this with anything. I mean, we've got 6 categories to go through, so we're going to cover a lot here tonight. But using this is your inner guidance, but also working with your higher self as well, okay? Now we're going to get into the action steps. Now, these action steps is just the very first step, all right? And we're not going to do the first step tonight. I'll get more into the actions at the very end of this, but we're going to decide on an action step for now, all right? For example, if I said yes to running a 30K marathon, and we're only going to do actions for the yeses, okay? If you've got no's there or maybes, you can play with the maybes later in your own time, but let's pick a yes first of all right? Actually, write down in the comments, what did you say yes to? What did you feel yes to? Let us know in the comments. So, for example, if I said yes, if I felt yes to running a 30K marathon, my next action step would most likely be to start walking around the block, to start some form of exercise. You see where I'm going with this? So it's not the whole grand plan straight away. It's that very first step. What's another one? For example, improving sleeping habits. If I picked something like that, my next action step might be looking for a sleeping app. Okay, doing a bit of research for a sleeping app. I'll keep talking, but you pick your action steps for each one of them, okay? Just come up with some kind of action step. For example, if I was establishing a regular exercise routine, my next action step could be to start walking around the block or to get on YouTube and look for short exercises. YouTube's great for exercises. I like the Fitness Marshall. I've got a playlist of his. It's all dancing stuff, but that's how I roll. But walking the dog around the block, I do that every day anyway. Intermittent fasting, you might try. I use the Zero app, Zero. You might look into fasting apps to track how you're going. You can set the time frame that you want to fast for and just have a practice playing around. So the very, very first step, drop a comment below when you're done with those first steps. And I'll get into more of the actions at the end of this, but we'll keep on going. Okay. All right. Our next one, brainstorming ideas for relationships. So relationships, an idea, for example, can be scheduling regular check-ins with loved ones, planning a date night or quality time with a partner. Pete and I do this. We go out on date nights. We went out to a restaurant just the other night, but especially when the kids were, every Friday night, they used to go to this group that they were in. So we'd drop them off and we'd go out and have dinner and then go and pick them up after. It was only for a couple of hours. But date nights, they're great. Okay. Reaching out to an old friend is another idea. Having a games night once a week or monthly. We do this too. Every month, there's me and Pete, there's our eldest daughter and our youngest daughter. So every month we swap houses. So, the first month might have dinner and games at our place. The next month it might be at Shay's house. The next month it might be at Corey's house. And we just do that through the year. And it keeps us together. It's great fun. I love doing that. An idea is practicing active listening in conversations, setting boundaries to improve communication and harmony. I saw someone mention setting boundaries before, so this could be something that you might incorporate in the relationship section. Entirely up to you, participating in community or group activities, having a much needed conversation with that person, whoever that person might be. All right. So brainstorming ideas. Let's do 1 to 5 for relationships, and pop some comments down below when you've written a few down, if they're not on the list already, to give us all some more ideas. All right. Anne is asking, can you explain again how we know whether what we feel is a yes, no, or maybe? So when we're asking, how can I improve in this case, it'll be my relationships by scheduling regular check-ins, whatever you've written, and that very first feeling that comes back. So remember, you've hooked up to above and below, centered at the heart here, but you've also got your intuition, which is your inner teacher, your inner guidance. We've always got that. A lot of people don't listen to it though, unfortunately, but we're working it here. Plus you've got your higher self. So the feeling, we're living in a feeling universe. So when we can feel like, how can I improve my relationships by reaching out to an old friend? We might cringe. That could be a feeling like, oh, no, okay. However, it might feel like, yeah, it's something I need to do, or don't know, not sure. That could be your maybe. So going with that very first feeling. After the very first feeling has come, don't get in your head about it, because then we go changing everything. All right, we want to go with that very first one. Okay, when we get in our head, we start making our own stuff up. But here what we're trying to do here is be energetically guided for the things that will serve us best. All right. Now, if they're reaching out for an old friend, and for any of these 5 things that any of you are writing down, be prepared for what comes back. Because, for example, reaching out to an old friend, you might write that down and think, no way, that's not going to happen. But that very first feeling, it might be your higher self saying yes. And that could freak you out. You might be thinking, oh, God, I don't want to, but I have to. It was a yes. That's what the guidance is. That's what we're aiming for, that very, very first thing. Does that make sense? Yeah? Yes. Does that make sense? Okay. I hope that made sense. How are we all going with those? All right. Now we're going to go through what we did in the first section. So just have a peek at your number 1 there so you know what words to ask for your inner guidance and your higher self. You ready? Okay. To find out if this is a yes, no, or maybe. All right. So hands over the center of the chest, closing down your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. In your mind, asking, how can I improve my relationships by number 1? And go with the very first feeling. Was it a yes, a no, or a maybe? What did you get for number 1? Let us know. Yes, no, maybe. And circle your yes, your no, your maybe, so you know what you can work on next. Okay. Yes, no, or maybe for number 1. We're moving on to number 2 now. So have a look at number 2 on your list. Hands over your chest, closing down eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my relationships by? And what happened? Yes, no, maybe. You see, it doesn't take very long. It's that very first feeling. Yes, no, or maybe. Oh, good, good. Thanks, Anne. Awesome. The very first one. Yes, no, or maybe. Let us know in the comments. What did you get for number 2? Yes, no, maybe. Jody's getting the action. Okay, you can make a note of the action if you want to. Okay, that's great. Yep, yep. All right. Yes, yes, no, maybe. Is this right? Make a note of your action. Okay, good. All right, where are we? Number 3, yeah? So take a peek at number 3 on the list. Closing down eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my relationships by? Number 3. Yes, no, maybe. What'd you get for number 3? Okay, number 4. Take a peek at number 4 on the list. Closing down your eyes, hands over the heart. Deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my relationships by? Number 4. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Number 5. Looks like Tink, you're getting the actions as well. Okay, just make notes of them for yourselves. This is great. Okay, so you can see how fast you can really move through this. Okay. Number 5, what's on the list? Closing down eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my relationships by? Number 5. Yes, no, maybe. All right. Action steps. Okay. So again, just going for the yeses, we're going to pick action steps for the yeses. If you need help with action steps, just ask, pop a comment below and we can all teamwork together, okay? All right, so action step. For example, if I said yes to scheduling regular check-ins with loved ones, let's say that, well, okay, in New Zealand, I got my family in New Zealand who I don't ring as much as I should. Naughty. But I should do that, you know, and my next action step for me would be to make a note in my diary to actually do it. If it's in my diary, it gets done, okay? What's another action step? planning a date night or quality time with a partner. So my next action step, if I chose that, would be to have a talk to them. Say, hey, want to go out for dinner or something? Let's do this once a fortnight or once a week or once a month. For us, for the kids and our games night, we've set up our own little chat in Facebook and Snap, okay, Snapchat. So we send messages in there. Whose turn is it for dinner? Okay, so you might want to organize something like that as well. So just writing down action steps for each one of your 5. Participating in community or group activities. Next action step might be to do a Google search to see what's around. Yeah. Okay. That very first step. We're moving energy. We're focusing. Energy flows where attention goes. Let us know in the comments below. We're done when you are done. Done, done, done. Good, good. Awesome. All right. Let's move on to work and money, brainstorming ideas. Here's an idea: setting specific career goals like completing a project or learning a new skill. Another idea is creating a budget or reviewing financial plans. Saving for a specific goal, example, vacation or renovations. Networking or attending industry related events. Maybe you've got an online business, you could create a content creation planner. Organizing your workspace for better productivity. Planning steps to transition to a desired role or position. Look into building your own business if it resonates with you. Now, building your own business, that's actually a clickable link when it's on the computer, not on the paper, of course. And that's a program that I have created. It's an online course which teaches you how to build a wellness business. There's 2 different sections in there at the moment, but I'm hoping I can fit it in this year. I want to add so much more because just recently, over the last 6 months, I've learned a ton more stuff for my own business, hence why this group is being born, okay? And I want to put everything that I've learned into building your own business as well. So if you want to check that out, by all means, jump on in if you're wanting to do this for yourself. But anyway, those were some ideas. So brainstorm for yourself and writing down 1 to 5. And let us know in the comments if you've got anything different than what's on the list there. It gives us all some more ideas to play with. How are you going with those? 1 to 5, work and money. Saving for a specific goal. I know there's some banks out there, you know how you've got your main account, but you can create a side account. For example, if your account is the account name A and it's just A, and you make a second account that might be called personal savings, it'll be A1. You might create one for renovations, that could be A2. But check out your bank if it does that kind of thing. And then you're putting money aside. It's still in your account, it's just in a different section of it. Anyway. How are we going with that? 1 to 5 done? Whoops. 1 to 5 done, yeah. All right, we'll keep on going. Now we're going to go through each one for the yes, the no, the maybe. All right, so taking a peek at number 1 on your list, hands over, center of your chest, acknowledging you've still got your higher self with you. You always have inner guidance. You're connected above and below, closing down your eyes. Take a deep breath in, release. and asking, how can I improve my work and money by number 1? How does that feel? Yes, no, maybe. Just marking that down for yourself. And we'll move on to number 2. So having a look at the second one on your list. Closing down your eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my work and money by? Yes, no, maybe. Look at you go. Oh my gosh, we're so on a roll. All right, next one, number 3 on the list. Take a peek. What you got? Okay, closing down your eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my work and money by? Yes, no, maybe. Great. Number 4. Let's do this. Closing down your eyes. Deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my work and money by? Yes, no, maybe. Number 5. Last one. Closing down your eyes. Deep breath. Release. How can I improve my work and money by? Number 5. Yes, no, maybe. All right. How's that feeling? How'd you go? Okay. Now we're going to go through the action steps. For example, saving for a specific goal. Maybe you do the thing that I mentioned, making a second account. Or your next step would be seeing if your bank allows making second accounts, okay, branching off accounts. Organizing your workspace for better productivity. Your next action step in that case would probably just be to go and do it, yeah, because it's at home if you're working at home, or maybe it's at work. Okay, it could be go to work and plan the first 5 minutes to just tidy some stuff up here and there. If you're looking into building your own business, the next action step would be to click on that link and check it out. Okay. So just writing these down, writing your action steps for your work and money. I hope I'm not going too fast for everybody. Just do it. Yeah. Look into it more. Yeah. Great. Awesome. Oh my God, look at you guys. You're so on a roll. Wow. Nice. All right. We'll keep on going. Next one, personal growth. Okay. Brainstorming ideas, reading a book that aligns with personal interests or goals. Now, I just want to mention rereading books as well. You know, when you read a book and at the end of the book you think, yeah, that was a good book. You might read it 6 months later and you think, shit, I didn't see that the first time. This is happening because your awareness has expanded, your consciousness has expanded. Okay, you've grown, in other words. And you might read the same book again a year later and you get even more information. It's the same book, the words didn't change, but you changed. So rereading books could be a thing as well if you wanted to take that path. Journaling to explore thoughts and emotions. I like raw journaling because I'm not a journal person, but when I do, it's going to be raw, meaning when I journal, I hook up with my higher self like we're doing here, I'll write down a question that I want to ask and I'll wait for the answer and I'll write that down too. Okay. If they go too fast for me, I'll say, can you slow down, please? I am working with pen and paper in physical form. Say it again. And I'll write it down. So we're having a conversation with our spirit team, you know, because we've got them. We are spirit. We've just got physical body thing going on at the moment. All right. Practicing self-compassion and mindfulness is another idea. Identifying and working on a limiting belief, exploring a new hobby or creative pursuit, taking an online course or workshop. So personal growth, let's write down 5 things for your personal growth. Also, if you can pop them in the comments, give us a few more ideas as well so we can keep on growing. So when you've got your 5 things written down for your personal growth, just put a done in the comments. All right. Okay, now we're going to move on to the yes, no, maybe. All right, you know how this goes. Okay, so looking at the first one on your list, hands over your chest, closing down eyes, deep breath in, release. How can I improve my personal growth by number 1 on the list? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, next one, number 2 on the list. Deep breath in, release. How can I improve my personal growth by yes, no, or maybe? Number 3, deep breath in, release. How can I improve my personal growth by number 3? Yes, no, or maybe. And we're taking these breaths in between each one just to shut up, to calm the farm, okay? So number 4 on the list, deep breath, release. How can I improve my personal growth by yes, no, maybe? Number 5, deep breath, release. How can I improve my personal growth by yes, no, maybe? All right, all good? Okay, now action steps. For example, only for your yeses, again, only for the yeses. If I said yes to reading a book that aligns with personal interests or goals, my next step might be to pick a book. Okay. If I chose journaling to explore thoughts and emotions, my next step might be to buy a new journal if I wanted a new journal. If I was going to take an online course, my next step would be to research courses. There are so many online courses out there. Okay, so have you got your action steps for personal growth? And if you get any questions, just ask or just send me a message to the Facebook business page here. Okay. All right, we'll move on to, and if you can add extra different ones, if you've got some different ones there, so we can all pick and choose. Your higher self went to sleep on question 2. Come on, Jan, wake up. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Tink, let out all the ideas, could be dangerous. Anyway, yeah, back to work. Come on, stop it. Okay. Personal growth done. Fun and hobbies. All right, fun and hobbies. Brainstorming ideas, fun and hobbies. Scheduling time for a favorite activity. For example, painting, dancing, gardening. Gardening. I have fun in the garden, but I've put that down as one of my exercise routines. Okay. For the exercise routines, in the very beginning, I forgot to mention, over the years, we try so many different things. I mean, I've done the gym thing. It doesn't work for me. Gardening, walking around the block, these are my things. And, you'll get online and you'll see so many different opinions from other people as to what you should be doing for your size, for your age, for your weight, for your fill in the blank. But at the end of the day, it's what resonates with you and your energy. Never mind what anyone else says. Those are all just other people's opinions. You do you. Yeah, this is why we're feeling into the energy that we are. Okay. All right. Trying something new like a cooking class, photography or hobby focused group or club, watching a movie, attending a concert or visiting an art exhibit, planning a short weekend away or a longer holiday, having a picnic, a bushwalk or barbecue in a park, keeping a fun bucket list and checking off items. All right, brainstorming. So writing down some fun and hobby stuff. Oh my gosh, let us know in the comments what could be some fun and hobby things that you're writing in your list. Fun and hobbies. How are you going with those? Done? Or still going? And then we're going to yes, no, maybe then. Okay. All right. So again, hands over the chest, taking a peek at number 1, closing down your eyes, take a deep breath in, release. How can I improve my fun and hobbies by? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, number 2. Closing down your eyes, deep breath in, release. How can I improve my fun and hobbies by? Yes, no, maybe. Number 3. Closing down your eyes, deep breath in, release. How can I improve my fun and hobbies by? Yes, no, maybe. Number 4. Closing down your eyes, deep breath in, release. How can I improve my fun and hobbies by? Yes, no, maybe. And number 5. Deep breath in, release. How can I improve my fun and hobbies by? Yes, no, maybe. All right. How are we going here? Okay, action steps for the yeses. For examples, if I've written down, if one of my yeses was joining a cooking class, my next step might be to Google where cooking classes might be. Okay. Google local cooking classes. Yeah. If my yes was having a barbecue at a park, my next action step might be to ring some friends, see if they want to come along. Okay, so that would be part one of the action. Part two would be making a date to actually do it. Okay, so you see how this is building momentum. We're just starting with that very first step. So writing down all your action steps for fun and hobbies. And then we will move on to spiritual growth. I mean, you can go through these at any time as well, okay? So let's move on with spiritual growth, brainstorming ideas, meditating or practicing breath work regularly. Now, breath work, there is a 10-minute audio in this group. It's free. You can listen to that. Let me know if you want the link again, and I'll put it in the comments. It's a great breath work, that one. I love that one. Setting intentions through affirmations or rituals. Journaling, gratitude, or exploring spiritual beliefs. Like I said, I'm not really a journaling kind of person, but except for the raw journaling when I want to get some answers for myself. But with gratitude, another good way, if you're not a journaler like me, and gratitude is so important. It's a massive energy, and you reap the rewards from feeling grateful for different things. I mean, I'm so grateful that you're all here watching this and following along and doing this for yourselves. But being grateful in the moment, this is what I practice. Like when I'm in the garden, I might look at the cucumber that's growing on the vine and think, wow, this is so cool. And really milking that moment, being so grateful for the sky, for the earth, for everything that's produced this beautiful piece of food that I can eat, and feeling that energy. So working with the energy in the moment, you could do that too. It could be something that you write down as an idea. Spending time in nature to feel grounded. Now, present moment practice is something that I give my clients that come to see me, especially when they're all scattered up here. I say, do you have a cup of coffee in the morning or a cup of tea or something? They go, yeah. I said, well, take that outside, put your bare feet on the ground. Obviously not if it's snowing, wherever you might be, okay? Bare feet on the ground, no devices, and taste your coffee. Look at the trees, the leaves blowing on the trees. Okay, feel the breeze on your face. Listen to the sounds that are around you. Hear birds, hear the dogs barking down the road. Smell the smells. The neighbors might be having a shower. You might smell soap wafting. So being very present. This is the present moment practice. Maybe this is an idea that you might want to use for your spiritual growth. Present moment practice, exploring practices like Reiki, yoga, Tai Chi, or prayer. Now, yoga. I put my back out a few years back, and I thought, I did Reiki on it first. So it was the first thing that I went to, of course, but that wasn't healing it. And I'm thinking, what? I've got to, come on, guys. Anyway, I ended up doing a Google search for back pain, and I came across Yoga with Adriene. Oh my God. And her one, it's called Lower Back Love, and you can find this on YouTube. Lower Back Love goes for, I think it's 26 minutes. And I remember that first day because, I was in so much pain. I'm sitting there on the yoga mat, put this thing on, watching her, and she was just such a beautiful soul. And I started doing these yoga moves. I couldn't even cross my legs. Honestly, I'm thinking, what the hell? I did the best that I could, okay, with the pain that my body was carrying at that point in time. That was day one. I did it the very next day again, got a little bit better, and the back was still sore. But the third day, it's my legs, and my back pain was gone. It was gone. Lower back love. So if you're ever going through that, yoga with Adriene, YouTube, lower back love. Attending spiritual workshops or retreats. talking about retreats, if you are in Australia, you can visit my other business. It's called Australia Wide Retreats. It's on Facebook. Go and check that out. There's a bunch of retreats on there. Okay. They're not mine. They're from all around Australia. All right. Study Reiki and become attuned to Reiki energy. That's another thing that you could do. For Reiki, I teach Reiki. For those of you that don't know, I have online courses available. I also have in-person training every month or every second month here at our home. Plus, I've also got first and second degree Sui Reiki refresher courses in Facebook. If you've already done your attunements and you feel like a refresher, that's all available as well. I'll pop a link in the comments if you're already attuned to Reiki. Check it out. So write down your 1 to 5 for spiritual growth. And then we'll get into the yes, no's, and the maybes. Okay, the first one on the list. All right, closing down your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my spiritual growth by? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, let's keep moving. Number 2 on the list. Closing down your eyes. Deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my spiritual growth by? Yes, no, maybe. Number 3. Closing down eyes. When you're closing down your eyes, you're blocking out a sense so you can focus inside more. Deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my spiritual growth by? Number 3. Yes, no, maybe. Number 4. Closing down eyes. Deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my spiritual growth by? Yes, no, maybe. Number 5, last one. Closing eyes, deep breath in. Release. How can I improve my spiritual growth by? Yes, no, maybe. All right. How'd you go with that one? Good, good. Okay, action steps. This is going to be fun. Action steps. Action steps for the yeses. Okay. For example, if you want to practice breath work regularly, I will get the link for you. You can follow along with that audio. You can do breath work straight after this if you want to. Got to get the link first. If you want to, I don't know, explore Reiki, yoga, Tai Chi, or prayer, you might want to Google yoga with Adrian or check out the Reiki link, which I still haven't put in here. Reiki. Talking about Tai Chi, I am a Tai Chi trainer as well, so I want to put some Tai Chi in here in this group too. Would you like Tai Chi in the group? Let me know in the comments. Say yes to Tai Chi if you're wanting that in here as well, and that could be another. I don't know if it'll be a workshop. It might be like the 36-hour fasts that we've got going in here at the moment. But yeah, let me know if you want Tai Chi, and I'll think about that too. Cool. Oh, awesome. All right. Action steps. How you going with your action steps? All done? I mean, another thing you could do for spiritual growth is a lot of people are channeling extraterrestrials nowadays. I've channeled ETs for myself as well. I've got a couple of blogs on it. That could be another thing that we do in the group if you're into that kind of stuff. Okay, let me know in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions. Okay. All right, so page 9, my energetic roadmap. Now, we've got the 6 categories done, but you can do this for, like I said, anything in your life. But for now, how are we going to do this? Okay, so you've got all the months. So January. Can you write in the January box, do all action steps? Okay, just make a note in that, and I'll explain all of this in a moment. Okay, do all action steps, January. So what are we? We've done almost the first week of January, got 3 weeks left to get all your action steps done. All right. Now, with the action steps, when we do our very first action step, we've already done the picking different things that resonate with us, okay, energetically speaking. Now, putting some action towards it. Energy flows where attention goes. Oh my God, it really does. And I want to mention, I know some of you already know my story, but I'm not going to go right into it. When I was in depression mode and suicidal thoughts and I didn't want to be here anymore, the thing that saved me first, before Reiki came along, was shifting my energy, okay? Because I was focused on poor me, life sucks, everything's hard. And that's what I kept on feeding until Spirit popped in, gave me a wake-up call, and then my energy was like, where did that come from? My focus was outside of myself. I had something to focus on. And with that, other things started coming in, I'll share the story another time, the whole story. But this is what focus does. So for your action step, your first step, you're focusing on this one thing. Something's got to come, okay? If you keep going with the action, one action will lead to the next, to the next, to the next. So get your actions done in January if you can. Some of them might fizzle out. That's fine. Maybe it wasn't meant to be at this point in time. But some of them, you'll just really get the ball rolling. Also, I want to mention, have you seen the movie, The Celestine Prophecy? Celestine, Prophecy. I know there's books on it, but the movie, I love the movie even better because you can see the energy of the people. They show it in the movie. But it's about this man who's following the synchronicities that start appearing, and synchronicities will start to appear when you start taking action. So be aware of them, get excited. This is a game. We're living in a game of life that is energetic and vibration. And a lot of us miss that because we're so worried about, oh, am I doing it right? Am I doing? Stop it. That's your inner guidance making you saying, hey, you're feeling bad. That's not benefiting you. So again, working with your higher self. Yes, this feels good. Yes, let's go with that. Okay. So putting your energy, your focus towards the things that you want to be experiencing in your life, taking action, and see what synchronistically comes back, and follow the breadcrumbs, so to speak. Now, this energetic roadmap, for example, the first one was about health and lifestyle. If one of my yeses were to do a routine, get an exercise routine going, and I've taken the action step, maybe I've done a YouTube search for short exercises, and I started doing them and I enjoyed them, I might write in March, 10-minute ab routine 2 times a week. Let me explain. So I've done the action step in January. I've started doing my 10-minute ab routine that I just love, and I'm doing it twice a week, or once a week here and there, maybe twice a week. By March, I want to be doing that 2 times every week. So I'm going to write that 10-minute ab routine 2 times weekly. Okay. We're playing around here. Remember, this is play. Another example, I might have chosen for the relationships, I might have chosen a games and dinner night with maybe I've got 5 in my family. Okay. So that's 5 different houses. And I might write down in May, 5 people, games, dinner at my house this month. So that's May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, yeah, 5. And then I'll write it again there. Dinner party, another games and dinner night with my 5 people, because then it will be my turn again. You see where I'm going with this? Let me keep on going. Okay. Number 3, for work and money, I might have chosen build a business. So in April, so January, I would have taken the action. I would have started building up a business idea. In April, I might write, my business gets traction. Okay, so it's starting to take off in April, right? Personal growth. For personal growth, raw journaling is a weekly habit by the end of February. So I might write that in February. Raw journaling has become a weekly habit. Okay. Where are we? Number 5, fun and hobbies. I might have chosen a cooking class. So in January, I'll research cooking classes. I might find one. The cooking class might start in June. So in June, I'll book myself in. I'm starting my cooking classes in June. I'll write cooking class starts. By September, I might write dinner party at my place. Okay, because I'm going to cook something that I learnt about. So this is an energetic roadmap that we're making here. Spiritual growth might be attend a retreat. So I might go over to australiawideretreats.com and find a retreat. There's my little, yep, okay. And pick one, and it might start in October. So I might write in October, attending a spiritual retreat. So this is a calendar for our energetic roadmap. If you've started filling it out, that's fine. But take some time with that, okay? But for now, what I want to do is I want you to pick up your pieces of paper. If you haven't printed your papers out, you're just writing my journal, whatever. Get your papers. I'm going to get you to just hold them over the heart here. I'm going to send some Reiki through to your yeses, okay? All right. So holding them over your heart, closing down your eyes, taking a deep breath in, release. I call the light of universal love and healing to me. I call Archangel Michael to me for protection. I call my highest vibrational guides through to me. Oh, I can feel everyone's energy. Oh, I call through all of our higher energies that we've been working with in this workshop. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. We all know what we've written down for health and lifestyle. Can we please send some energy through to the yeses of health and lifestyle to help with this move through with ease and flow and grace for your highest will and good, health and lifestyle. Great, great, great. Say key, say key, say key, great, great, great. Relationships, the yeses of relationships. Great, great, great. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key, as hard as they might feel sometimes. Great, great, great. Oh, nice. Good, good. Work and money. Work and money. Great, great, great. Ching, ching, ching. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Great, great, great. Work and money. Nice. Personal growth. Okay. Great, great, great. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Great, great, great. Personal growth. Nice. Okay. Fun and hobbies. Great, great, great. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Great, great, great. Spiritual growth. Great, great, great. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Great, great, great. All right. Taking a deep breath in. Release. We're just going to send through a bunch more symbols, but I have to stand up to do this, apparently. Just doing what I'm told. Here we go. Symboling everything in. Great, great, great. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Great, great, great. There's more coming. Chaz is showing in. Chaz is showing in. Oh, wow. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. All right, again, another deep breath in. Whew, release. Check it out. Awesome. All right, thanking our teams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Okay, okay, good, good. Okay, when I was doing the personal growth, it felt like some of your personal growth, for those of you here live watching this, it might not be, what's the word? Society's norm, okay? Some of the personal growth that you go through. But we need to keep in mind that energies are changing every single day, the energies that are coming into the planet. So being aware that personal growth is going to take a different turn altogether. So go easy with yourself and explore. Have so much fun with the new stuff that you might come across for your own personal and spiritual growth as well. I'm just excited about what's unfolding at the moment. And a lot of ancestral people came through as well, watching what's happening here, what we're doing here tonight for yourself. Oh, just this could go on and on. What sometimes with our lineage, ancestors come through to help us, but we're also feeling what they might be bringing through. So being aware of the feelings that you might be going through, they might not be yours, okay? It could be someone from your family line that has passed over feeling through you. So if weird stuff starts happening, just in general, and we're doing this throughout our day sometimes anyway, and we don't know why we're feeling this way. It's not our stuff, it's ancestral stuff that could be coming through. Plus, it could be stuff we've picked up as we've gone out to the shop or something. Everything is energetic and vibration. But keep in mind the ancestral lines as well. And if you're unsure of how to deal with this kind of energy, hands over heart, close down your eyes, hook up with your higher self and ask. Okay, or do your raw journaling. Who the hell is this? Okay, whatever the case may be. But have fun with it. It doesn't have to be a serious thing. Spiritual stuff is fun. It's what you are. You are spirit running around in a meat suit. Okay, have fun with the whole process. All right. Now, so with this roadmap, energetic roadmap, fill this out in your own time. Have a think about when you might want to slot these into the year ahead and make a mark on the calendar. And when you've done that, that's when you read all these words that are up here, okay? So you filled out your map, say, in the next couple of days. Dear universe, here's a rough timeline of what of what I'd like to accomplish this year. I welcome your direction, which can lead me to even bigger and better outcomes. I remain open to receiving things that will be of benefit for me for my highest will and good. And once you've read that, hands over heart again, holding your roadmap and just feeling into it, feeling the excitement, feeling the love, feeling the adventure, the journey, but, positive stuff, really feeling that you're working your energy on purpose here. Now, if you are already attuned to Reiki, you can symbol the paper. I'd whack everything on there, okay? Chukure, Seiheki, Chukure, Honshazi Shonin, Chukure, Daikomyo, Chukure, Raku, everything you've got. Give it to the paper because your Reiki symbols will do what your Reiki symbols will do, okay? For your highest will and good. But if you're not Reiki attuned, just feeling into that, using your own energy and getting excited. I'm excited. I'm always excited. All right. Do you have any questions about that? Let me know. And please let me know, how did you find this whole process? Have you enjoyed it? Okay. Has it given you something to look forward to? Let me know. I really want to know what you've thought of this workshop here. Got 90 minutes we've done. Go us. Send the link for the lower back love. Jody, you just because I just have to go to YouTube. So just go to YouTube, type in yoga with Adrian, lower back love, and it will come up. It says it right on there. Yeah, she's got some good stuff, but that's the only one I like of hers because I'm not a yoga person, but that one works for the back. I love that one. All right. So how did you all find this process? Please let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up or a love heart if you have enjoyed it. Oh, you use that yoga video tank. Awesome. Yeah, it's good, eh? Yes to Tai Chi. Awesome. Any more for Tai Chi? Oh, we've got ETs. Okay. Oh, a couple of ETs. Gee, you guys are weird. I love it. Okay, some Tai Chi, some ETs. Beautiful. All right. Oh, well, I'll have a play around with that. Digitally. I tried drawing the book to me. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine, Anne. That's perfect. Yep. Everything is energetic. So, yep, go with that. Great. Yes, there is a film, the Celestine Prophecy film, and you can see when they're taking each other's energy. It's very cool. I like the film, and it's on YouTube. Celestine Prophecy. Okay, what else have we got? How did you find this today? Thank you so much. All that, again, the comments are just taking their time, so I'm not getting anything popping up yet, but I'll definitely check it out later on. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're so funny. You made me laugh. I have a blast with you. Anyway, thank you so much. And Tink, I'm so glad you came through. And Jan and Jody and everybody else that's in here. Thank you. Nicole, thank you for being here tonight and spending this time with me. I mean, it's such valuable time for you as well and learning all of this stuff for yourself. Keep it fun. That's all. If it's not fun, don't do it. Okay, guys, take it easy. Take care of you and enjoy the energy that you absolutely are.